Hello everyone, welcome to my kitchen. Sorry we're a little late. If you can't tell, I'm sweating. Had some drama go on, so give y'all a few minutes to come in. I know I'm a little late tonight. I appreciate everybody joining me. Thank you. Welcome back to my kitchen. I'll tell you today, if I have touched it, it has literally crumbled to nothing. So, thank goodness that we might get this together tonight. We might, and then we might not, and then it might look great, it might not. But anyway, hello everybody. Nice to see you all. Tonight we're gonna make this. I don't know if you guys can see it very well, but it's the bunny on the UITC crossboard. Yay! Cheerleader now. Anyway, hi Miss Teresa. Hi Maya. Nice to see you guys. Glad to have y'all with me. I have been slacking on watching lives lately. Work has killed me. I've been slacking on doing them, so I apologize for that. All the confusion, all the crazy stuff. So let me grab my bunny back here and we'll take a look at it and see what we're gonna do this evening. Where have I been? Hi April. I've been doing. You don't want to know. You don't want to know. Here's our bunny. I can bring him up here closer to where everybody can see him. Here's our bunny we're going to make tonight. So, I got a little bit of a different hat, but it's on the crossboard. Let's see if I can turn this around so you guys can see. See? It's on the crossboard. We're going to make it look really pretty. All right. Love my shirt. Thank you. Thank you. I love Baby Yoda. I got this last year, I think. Dan bought it for me, my boyfriend. Anyway, so there's what we're doing this evening. There we go. So, you're going to need your crossboard, okay? It has been a long time, Miss Jean Ann, and I'm sorry. You're going to need your crossboard. You are going to need a big old beautiful bow, which it doesn't look so beautiful right now, but we'll fix that. We'll fix it. Big old beautiful bow, and you kind of want to pre-make these. It has been a long time. And then here's our little hat. Let me tell you what I did with the hat. This is one of those top hats that you can get at the dollar store, okay? And then all I've done is that these are a headband. So I just took the headband, took the ears off, glued the ears on, covered it up a little bit. See? Cute, huh? Yeah. All right. So there's that. And then we've got all kinds of greenery here. We have eucalyptus, of course. We have some of these really pretty pink little flowers we're going to stick in there. Some grass, of course. Some of this funky grass. Whoop, whoop. All of this I got on Amazon. And I think you call this boxwood. Isn't that what it's called, boxwood? Anyway, that. There's one more. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, we have some eggs we might stick in there. And our base, oh, I have a few carrots too. And our base is going to be ficus leaves. These are huge. So we're going to cut those down and go for it. You're also going to need a piece of floral foam, okay, cut in half, which I did a terrible job cutting it in half. It's not really going to matter. You're going to need both pieces, okay? Hey, Miss Dre. So you're going to need both pieces of those. Note to all you out there, if you have one of those handy dandy fantastic foam cutters, you know, that you cut your foam balls in half with, don't use it on fluorofoam because I have to have a new little wire now because for some reason, it doesn't cut like foam does. I thought it'd be the same thing. Totally not. So learn from my mistakes. Don't use a foam cutter. Use like a bread knife if you've got a bad one you don't want to use anymore. Or they have styrofoam cutter or floral foam cutters too. So use some of those. All right. So let me pull up some comments here and we'll get started because this does take a minute. Look at me. I'm sweating. Woo. Run around like crazy. All right, so let me pull up some comments and we'll get started. Hope everybody has had a great weekend. Y'all been watching the Olympics? Isn't that crazy? I've been watching the Olympics and I've been, I got addicted to, uh-oh, there's me giving y'all hints. But there we are. I got addicted to the board, the snowboard, where they do the flips. I love that. I was like, how can anybody do that? It's crazy. All right, let's pull you down and get started on some bunny on a crossboard. All right. If you are, do I have your comments up? Yeah. See, guys, I'm just all over the place today, and I just closed them. So if you guys have any kind of sickness or motion sickness, close your eyes because I'm going to turn it down. I'm going to try and get you right on top so you can see well. Okay. So close your eyes. Here we go. I hope that is right on top. Let's see if it is. Oh yeah, that might be really good. You can still see my little belly, but that's okay. I get a little crooked. You had a good day, except you fell outside. Goodness gracious, Lady Lou. What were you doing that you fell? I hope it wasn't anything crazy. It's time to get my garden going. And Stella's found something. We have a deer, a family of deer outside, and they're driving her crazy. All right, there we are again. Yay. Now we can get started. Okay, so first things first, you want to lay your base down. So ficus is going to be our base, okay? And as you can tell, this thing is bent all out of shape, and it is huge. There's no way we're going to put this on a crossboard. See, look how big it is. It covers the whole thing. Get the carrot out of the way. Scoot my face over. All right, so we're going to cut them down. We're going to cut these three off here. Just grab your little clippers, your favorite pair, and cut. And what we're doing with this is we're creating the shape. So this one should go here. You're going to need 2 of these. Actually, you're going to need 3, but I've got another one over here somewhere. Just clip them off there. And we're going to put the tops together at the top, okay? And it doesn't really matter if you lay them on top of each other. These leaves are going to stick out. We're going to cover those too by going this way and that way. All right, but you don't, let's see, we don't really want that much. We kind of want this much. So let's cut these again. We're going to cut that one right there. Okay. Then we're just going to zip tie them in to make our top. And what I'm trying to do is prevent from having a lot of things stuck down here underneath our foam. Okay? Because we're going to put the foam on top. So again, grab your trusty zip ties and let's zip them in here. We're going to need a lot of those, so lay them right there. And you just put them in. And you want to, if you load the board, you don't really want to load the board in this situation because you're not going to use all of the holes. So I put it to where it kind of sticks up a little bit. So it sticks out right at the base there. And let's take our other, see there's the top, see how it matches. You can move it to where this one goes a little bit that way. And then just put this one in here. And I also like to put another one at the bottom. So that way it sticks a little bit. Or it sticks to the board. You don't know what I mean. I can't talk today. I'm out of practice, guys. Totally out of practice. Just make sure they're about the same height. You don't want them looking wonky on you. There we go. Hey, Miss Susan. Hi, Cecil. Nice to see you. Cecil. Gosh, listen at me. All right, let's put one right here too. Actually, let's put it in the middle. It's a little bit stabler. More stable, stabler, whichever one you say. Okay. That one in there. And And then I'll put this one right here next to it. And that way they're not going anywhere. They're not going to go anywhere anyway because we're going to put foam on top of it, but you know what I mean. I like my stuff good and secure. And if I have missed your live the last week, I am sorry. I am going to get back to it, I promise. Promise, promise, promise. So now let's move to this side. And you kind of want the same thing. So here are the two end caps here. And we're going to save those for the bottom. Where are my others? Here. Here we go. Here's one. Here's another. Okay. See how these have the same two here? We're going to cut those down too. And save all these little ones because you will use them. Okay? So save them. Because you can stick them in here and there when we get going. Same principle on this side. You just want to tuck them in here. Tuck them in at the same angle. And it doesn't really matter that they're both, these little leaves are going the same way because we're going to put something diagonal on each of these corners, okay? We're going to create the shape of a swag. And I'm sure y'all saw me do this with the Christmas bells. Was it bells? I can't remember if it was bells or not. Anyway, I did it for Christmas. Okay, there's that one. It looks good. Okay, now for this side, let's see, those are our bottoms. These are our, putting them in there for extra. Let's move these out of the way. Okay, let me grab another piece of ficus really quickly. Little cupcake. I'm just securing these here. Secure them so they don't go anywhere. And I'm using Mac Daddy zip ties. I have my green ones, but making my prototype over there, the green ones completely, I had to replace too many of them. So I thought, you know what, we're going to use the Mac Daddy white ones for this one. Because you don't see them. Bear with me just a minute. Let me get another piece of ficus. It is right here. Thought I pulled 3 out, but maybe I didn't. And look, you get 25 to a pack on Amazon. So these are massive. I just need one. There we go. These back in my bag. And really, you could use anything as your base. Doesn't have to be ficus. Doesn't have to be the exact same grasses that I'm using. You can do whatever you'd like. Bear with me while I put my hair up so I don't die. Alright, done. Now, let's do this side. Cut the little ones off here. So how's everybody been this week? Good? Bad? Trying to catch up on work? And we're just laying them again, same way we did this side. We're just matching them here. Trying to get the... Hard to do it upside down, isn't it? Okay. Make sure we get it stuck out the exact same way. And I put it almost all the way down to the tip here. All right, yeah. Same one over here. Let's cut this off a little bit. Cut this off here too. Let's see. Goodness gracious. Uh-oh, guys, I got quiet. Y'all gonna have to start a conversation because Marianne got quiet. All right, let's make sure it's the same. It is, and voila. Let's put our stabilizers in there. We've had some crazy wind here lately. I have to buy a new canopy for my gazebo. I have a little 10 by 10 gazebo, and the wind came through on, gosh, I guess it was Thursday. Knocked my power out, knocked my mama's power out, tore my tent off the top of my gazebo off. It's crazy. So I gotta replace that. Thankfully, they're not too expensive and I can get them on Amazon. It's awesome when you can get whatever you want off Amazon, is it not? Okay. Now, right now, it kind of looks like a cross. But that's okay. We're going to fix it. So while we're on this portion, let's clip that off a little bit. There we go. While we're here, let's do, I'm going to need one more. All right. Because these are going here. All right. Yep. These are going there. Maybe we should put these here. And then do these here. Yeah. Let's do that. So let's put our shapers in, I guess is what you could call them. So I'm going to use these holes right here on the side. I'll show you as soon as I get my little zip tie in there. See the hole right here? We're going to use those. All right, that's okay, Trey. That's fine. Yeah, the winds have been crazy, blowing things around. I appreciate you stopping by, Trey. Yay. All right, so use these and these over here, okay? And we're just going to lay it like this. And you want to kind of make it to where it looks kind of like a teardrop. That'll give us a teardrop shape, won't it? Yep. And let's cut it off right here. Again, we're cutting this little one off down here, but don't throw it away. Save it. You will need it. You can tuck it in different places. And you know, you say, well, Marianne, I don't know that that's enough stem there. But remember, we're going to put, watch out. Remember, we're going to put the foam here. So it should stabilize it a little bit better. So see, we've got a little bit. Let's push it out just a little more and zip tie. And we're going to do the exact same thing to this side. So grab your zip tie, stick it in the little holes right here. There we go. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, but because I want it to be a diamond shape, Judy. So I've got y'all pulled down, you can't see it. Because I want it to be a diamond shaped swag instead of an oval. And so if we do it correctly, now this one turned out back here to look more like an oval. But tonight, hopefully, I can make it look more like a swag. Like a true diamond shape. Does that make sense? And, you know, maybe I just like to be hard on myself. Make it hard on myself. So that's really the only reason. You could use an oval and it looked just as good. I don't see why you couldn't. Well, let's see. We're going to match this one to this one over here. And I think that looks pretty good. So we're going to stick it in there. Are you freezing? Oh, is it freezing bad on you? I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Maybe go out and come back in. I was having technical difficulties. It did not want me to start this live tonight. So if you have to catch the replay, that's perfectly fine too. No problem. Okay, that kind of looks, see what I mean about it being a diagonal shape? You might not be able to see it with all the green, but see? So there's that part. Let's go down to the bottom here. And we're going to use this long puppy. You're going to need one more focus. Get our long one off of here. It has been. It's been crazy. And especially that it doesn't like me especially. Why? I don't know, but it doesn't. Okay, so we're going to use this whole string here, this one too, for the bottom. Okay, so let's get this one in. They look like they're about the same shape. We can mold those later, however way we want them. Do one at a time here. And we'll put some anchors in up here for this one. All right. Hope you guys can still see. Am I pulling it off the board? Go ahead. All right. That looks good. Put it down to the first little notch there. If you guys can see, scooch it up a little bit. We're going to lay this one on top. Actually, let's do the anchor one on this one before we do that. Let's anchor it about right here. Yeah, it's been giving me a lot. Facebook has been giving me a lot of problems lately. It kicks me out of all of the videos I want to watch when I have a chance to watch them. The lives especially. For the lives that I did try to catch this week, it wouldn't let me. It would play a few seconds and then freeze, and then it wouldn't let me comment. And then me trying to go live here a minute ago, it hated me. It was like, nope, sorry. I'm just laying this one exactly the same way that I've laid that one. Let's put our anchor zip tie in here. I'm just moving the other leaves out of the way and putting our anchor in. And we've got two more and our base is done. Here we go. Maybe. Okay, now let's do the teardrop shape here. So again, we're going to use these holes and these holes. Put it off a little bit. Trim it as we go, guys. Trim as we go. All right, so we should have two left here on our little branch. So we're going to cut these off and use those as our diagonal. So, ta-da, ta-da. All right, let's throw a zip tie on it. And we're done with the base. Then the fun part starts. All right, so let me get my focus. I got it all on Amazon. Every bit of this greenery came from Amazon. This is ficus, F-I-C-U-S. The rest of this is, I I might have gotten some of it from Hobby Lobby too. Just depends. I'll pick up greenery. Amazon's where I buy greenery mostly. Now, you know, it's not, this is good quality. But if you were looking for really good quality for like grapevines or something, I would check out Dre or go to Dre's Ranch House for some really good. I wouldn't buy floral flowers from Amazon, that's for sure. Greenery, that's another story. Okay, I think that looks like, we're not going to worry about it wiggling a little bit because, again, we're going to put our styrofoam or our floral foam there, and it's going to hold a lot of this in place. So there's that one. Let's put this one in and call our base done. Hi, Miss Kathy. Nice to see you. Oh. I'm probably off my game tonight, guys. I'm sorry. You'll just have to bear with me. We'll get this done. Okay, so here's what we have so far. I've got greenery everywhere, guys. I'm surprised you can even see it. So here's our swag looking thing, right? You see how it makes the diamond shape like a swag would? See? So that's what we were going for. Yay! All right, now here comes the fun part. And like I said, don't worry about these moving. They're going to be secured right now. Grab your floral foam. And what I've done is, again, I've cut it in half. Not very well, mind you. Don't use your styrofoam burner or your styrofoam cutter. It will burn. See, look at the, where it burnt? Anyway, all right, grab some of your little U-pins, stick them in there, put some pipe cleaners on them, and you're good to go. And see, I've marked this one top, so I know. So we're going to put it in over top of all this, and I'm just using the center holes. Okay, the center set here on the second one. And this one I'm using the center there. Yes, yes. And so you're just going to secure your styrofoam or your floral foam to the board. I'll let you see which ones I'm using. Twist really well. Here we go. Okay, here's this one. Make sure everything's in place the way we want it and not all screwed up. It is. Now let's twist this one. Maybe I can swing it. Oh, I can. Looky there. All right. So here's what I've used. See? Here and here for the styrofoam. Styrofoam number 2, or floral foam number 2. Got a little U-pin sticking out right there. Watch out, Stella. That'll be your eyeballs. All right, let's do this one right here, the very next hole, so that it butts right up against it. And then this one here. Ooh, I hate the feel of this stuff. I don't know how, ooh, makes you feel all nasty. Let's make sure everything's where we want it. Try to get some of the greenery out of there. You don't have to get all the greenery out of there. But the flatter it lays to the board, the better off you are. So, I get this part. You can hear it crackling. Bear with me just a second while I twist and twirl, get it on there. Stella. Okay, now we're just going to twist and twirl this part best we can. And voila, friends and family. Do you see? Everybody see where I've got them up here. So let's cut it off and stick them down in there. You can also put a touch of blue right here if you want to. I don't, but this should secure it pretty well. I've got U-pins and stuff on the other side, so there we go. Get this one on. I'm amazing. Well, thanks, Kelly. I appreciate it. I'll try. And guys, if you all aren't a part of Kelly's group called Wreaths, Work Forms, and D-Stash, it's a really cool place to be. We welcome everybody. So you guys check it out. Kelly, if you want to pin the link, you're more than welcome to. We like to see everybody's creations there. Okay. All right, good to go. So here's what we have. Ta-da! Now, I know that most of the time they will tell you, don't do the bell first. Don't do the bow first. Don't do the hat first. But for this instance, we want to do it first because everything else is going to go around it. So let's figure out where we want our hat here. Let me clean up just a second. I'm still all over the place. Here we go. We do have a great time in there. We do. All right, so I think we're going to catty corner it a little bit. Last time I didn't, but this time I think we shall. I know you guys can't really see that. I'm working to your side. Maybe if I do it this way. So what do y'all think about this? Catty corner it. Or kitty corner, as they say in Canada. We're going to put it down, scoot it down a little bit too. What do y'all think about that? Do you like it? Kitty cornered a little bit? Thank you, I made the hat. You like it? Or we can do it straight. Now I have the last one straight. Or catty cornered. And then the bow's gonna go here. So, what you guys thinking? You like the hat a little tilted, or do you want it to be straight, or what do you think? I kind of like it kitty corner. Y'all got me saying it now. All right, let's do a kitty corner this time. So now here's where your glue gun's gonna come into play. There we go. Don't grab your stuff by your floral foam. And so all I'm doing is I'm squishing the top of the hat into the floral foam. That's it. I'm gonna grab a little bit of glue, and these ears will go however way you want. They've got wire in them. I'm gonna grab a little bit of glue, and I'm gonna put it down in my little slit that the hat made. And I'm just gonna push the hat back down in there so that it glows. So that it's glued to the floral foam. Da, 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 yay! Okay, now I'll put a little glue there to just to keep it there. And we have a hat. Yeah! Okay, let's put the bow on. Now the bow's a little more challenging because we don't really have anything attached to the back that we can stick into the floral foam. So what I've done is this. I'll grab a U-pin. Tilt it, everybody. Oh gosh, well now my comments are coming in late. So some say straight, some say tilted. Straight, tilted, straight. Well, we tilted it and I glued it. Sorry. That's okay, there'll be next time. So what I've done is I've taken a U-pin and I'm just wrapping my pot cleaner. Thank you for telling me what that was, Brian. Wrapping my pot cleaner around it to get it secure, okay? I'm just squishing it on there. I'm going to do this one too. Wrap your pot cleaner around your U-pin. You don't have to have as much here too. Thank you. This bunny ribbon came from Hobby Lobby, I think. Hobby Lobby or Craft Outlet, one of those. I'm just wrapping my U-pin here still, guys. I don't think we need that much wrapped, so there we go. Wrapped my U-pin. Now, I can stick this, and I'll squish my bow. But now, I can stick my bow in to my floral foam using the pin. So now, here we go. And you want to put it in at an angle. Do I want it there? Do we want it there? Let me see. I think the bow should be straight. Yeah, so that's where we're going to put it. So bear with me just a minute while I put my bow in here. And again, you kind of want to get it at an angle. And we'll mess with the ribbon later on. Let's put a little glue there so it doesn't come out. And if we have some holes here, I'm just pouring some glue on my U-pin. Ta-da! Okay. That baby's not going anywhere. And we can mess with the bow here in just a second, make it look pretty. But for right now, what we're going to do is we're going to leave this like it is, and we're going to roll up our tails. Let's see. I like to keep the tails a little long, but I don't know how long yet because I don't have any of the greenery in there. So all I'm doing is rolling my tails up out of the way so that I can see the floral foam again. I have tons of little bunny ribbon in here. Hopefully they're all going the same way. They might not. Okay, I'll roll these together. Fix them later. Just putting them out of the way. My feet is freezing over here, guy. Thank you. I appreciate it, Kelly. I just, you know, look at things and think, I want to make that. And then I just, you know, try it. If it works, it works. Sometimes I'm working on a turtle right now and it doesn't work. It's not going to work. I'm going to have to start over. All right, so here's what we have so far, guys. Can you see? Excuse me. All right. Everybody can see. So now what we're going to do is we're going to start layering. Okay? So let's start with some of the grasses here. Now, as you can see, I've already used some of these. So all I'm going to do is I am going to take one whole stem and put it down this side. And then I'm going to take another whole stem and put it down this side. So let's start. Let's do that. So all I'm going to do is clipping them off here. So clip, clip, clip. I need another one here. I only had so many on there. Let's just go ahead and clip them as we can. Okay, there's that one. So I'm going to start, there's my sew again. Let's get all this over. I hope you guys can see me, but I'm going to start under the bow here. You probably can't. But all we're going to do is just start sticking some things in. So stick it in. You can put a little bit of glue if you want to. It depends on how long your stick is. I'm just sticking. You know what? Let's start with the eucalyptus. Let's start with the eucalyptus. I'm changing my mind in the middle of our... See how the eucalyptus is a little bit bigger so it'll cover things? Let's start with our eucalyptus. Thanks, Judy Ann. I hope so. Now this one really doesn't need... I like to leave the long stems on the eucalyptus because I can push them in and I know they're there. So let's just go here. I'm just putting them in all the way down our project here. I'm just putting them straight in. You'll be able to see it in just a second. No rhyme or reason, just sticking them in there. Trying to keep in the shape of our swag, okay? Doesn't really take very many of these. They cover a lot of real estate. There's that one. We're going to leave that one sticking out. So see, here's what I've got on this side. See, I just stuck it in there. No rhyme or reason. Just stick it in there. Going up and down the board. Now I'm going to do the same thing to this side. Stick one here. stick it in a little deeper than the rest because of the hat and the ear here. This one has the hat covering it, so I'm going to try to go underneath the hat a little bit and get it in there. I might have to bend some of these to look the way we want. Yeah. Let's pull the bow out, maybe. Okay. I start angling a little bit when I get down to this part so that we keep the diamond shape. And let's do one big one down here at the end. There we go. All right, here's that side. So you guys can take a look at it. Looks almost the same. Needs to go in a little further. That's okay. I'll pull this one out just a bit. Put one on the top. I love this eucalyptus. It's so pretty. Yeah, keep the diamond shape. And you can cut some of these off a little bit if you don't want to go too far into the foam. I'll cut this one off just a little bit. And I'll put it all the way down to the stem. Okay. I think I need one right here too, don't I, everybody? Let's cut it off a little bit. All right, voila. And see how now, here's what it looks like so far. Can you guys see any of that? Probably not. Okay, so we got eucalyptus all around. We need one piece of eucalyptus right here. So I missed this part. Let's see if I can do it like that, because I can't. There we go. Put it in easier. Ta-da! All right. Now, eucalyptus is in. Let's go back with our greenery. And all we're going to do is just stick it in. Keeping our diamond shape again. And you can cut this down to be smaller pieces if you want. You can move it however you'd like. So kind of, uh-oh. This one's missing a piece. Let's see if I can find it over here. Looky there. They pop right off. We can just pop it right back on. Ta-da! Stick this one right here. To pull some of the stuff up that you want to highlight. Okay, now I'm just going to go down and go in between where I put the eucalyptus, moving up a little bit on our foam, and pulling the eucalyptus up a little bit. That way, so we still see that pretty white. I'll show you again here in just a second. So again, I'm just going in between the eucalyptus. No rhyme or reason. Just trying to fill in some blank spots here. That one's going to need two. Under the hat. Here I go. And I think it's easier than using the oval board too, because you just stick stuff in. You don't have to zip tie or anything like that. You can glue if you want. But I find that I change things around too much to glue. So I'll do a bunch of glue at the end. Or if I know that I definitely want that there. Or if it's heavy. Needs another piece. I'll just go here. See, here's where you can put some of your, here's the other side. Here's where you can put some of your ficus in that you had left over. Let's say you need another piece of ficus right here. You just go in, stick it in if you wanted to. So same thing for the other side. We're just matching it. You want to kind of make sure your greenery matches. You don't want to have a bald spot anywhere. So I'm cutting more because we use the whole stem on that side. We're going to use the whole stem. And when I say stem, I mean this. Whole thing on this thing. Yes, I love eucalyptus. Well, I'm not an expert at florals by any means. If I couldn't zip tie it in or stick it in, I would not be, I wouldn't be good at it either. So, all right, let's see. But Dre, she is amazing. She made a container. It's just a wood container and it just plain. It was drop dead gorgeous when she got through with it. And all she did was stick flowers in. I was like, gosh, to have your talent, to have your eye, you know. Okay. And I'm moving some of the eucalyptus around so it comes on the top. Stella. I hope that one didn't come out the other side yet. Stella. Sorry, y'all. Okay, we've got 2 more to go on this side. I got this one. Oh, I got it. Trying to get it here under the hat. It's a little wonky there. I've got it. I'll put the other one right there too. You might have to lift the hat a little bit to get to your fluorophone, but no worries. There we go. Okay. So now let's do the top. Well, we did the top here. Well, let's do the bottom. Can everybody see it taking shape? See how it's looking like a swag instead of a circle or a cross? Zoom these in a little more. We're going to need some more eucalyptus under here for sure. So while I'm thinking about it, let's just do that. I'm just going in and filling some places. That I missed earlier. That might need a little more love. Here we go. And I need a little more love right here too. The trick is to just not have any bald spots. That's it. Okay. Now let's put these 2 in at the bottom. So far, we used 2 bundles of eucalyptus. We've used 4 of these ficus stems. We've used 3 of these. Here's with needing loads of love. Oh, well. Mine needs loads of love most of the time. And we've got some other grasses we're going to stick in too, using our same method here. Let's put that one there. We don't. And we're just going to stick this one here at an angle a little bit. And then we're going to stick, straighten them out a little bit. This one here at an angle, try to keep it in the same spot so it matches. And voila. I think I'm going to put one right here, right next to this eucalyptus. We're going to intermingle it. Ta-da! Okay. So here's this side. And here's what it looks like. I need the eucalyptus right here. Here's what we're working with so far. What are we thinking? Yeah, matching them is very hard. I don't do that very well either. Okay, what do you think? Should we go with our grassy grass next? Or our grassy grass 2 next? I don't know what this is called. Maybe onion grass, maybe? I don't know. Maybe this one's the onion grass. Which one should we go with next? It totally doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So I'm going to let you guys decide which ones you want to see next. We need some more eucalyptus on this side, guys. Give me just a second. I'll put it in there while y'all are commenting here. I'm going to find the phone. There we go. The fluffy one. All right, we can do the fluffy one. Everybody else agree with the fluffy one? Doesn't matter to me. I've got plenty of all of it. So let's do some of this. And in between some of this, we're going to start putting in our flowers. Okay? So let me cut one of these up because we're going to do one of these on this side, one of these on the other side. And when I say that, I mean bundle. Okay? So I'm just cutting all of the little things off. And all of these will go on one side and all of the other will go on the other. Well, don't you love the way I said that? All of them will go here and there. It's great instructions, isn't it? And since I'm over here already, I'm going to go ahead and start on this side. So I'm going to put these in between where I put the others. So wherever I put the, I think you call this boxwood. Wherever I put the boxwood, I'm going back in and doing this grass. And this time, I'm going to bend it a little bit so that it bends up. So that we get kind of it sticking out. And as I'm going up, I'm building that layer. So I'm moving towards the top of the foam, in other words. And then I'm just wrapping it in the eucalyptus and in our boxwood. I hope that's what you call it. So let's go down and use another piece going down the board here. You don't want to have too much. You don't want it to look like you just put the kitchen sink in there. But then again, you want to cover all the spots and, kind of work it into each other. I hope that made sense. Let's put one right here. Lifting up the bow a bit. Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you. I'm just playing around. Like I said, with the way today's turned out, it might not look might look terrible. Might be one of the worst ones I've made, but hey, we're just trying. We're playing. Bending my eucalyptus up a little bit so we can see it and my other greenery. Okay. I don't like it right there. Let's Carrie Marie. Carrie Marie, as soon as I'm done, I'm watching your live replay. I'm so sorry. It has been a crazy week. Okay, so here's this side. See how it's looking full? And it doesn't look like we laid it on top of each other. It actually looks like we've gone, maybe if I hold it up like this. See, it actually looks like we have put stuff on the bottom, the top, and kind of sprinkled it in. See? Okay. So now I'm just doing the same to the other side. And again, I'm going to use a whole bundle on this side to make it match. And then we'll put some flowers in. I think it needs some flowers. And I think it might even need some eggs, guys. What do you think? I really like my eggs. We'll see. We'll see when we get there. Let me get these cut here. And again, if you want to glue things, you are more than welcome to. If you leave enough stem, you don't have to, really. But, okay, we're going to put this one kind of angled right there. We're kind of stuck it in. We're going to intertwine it with our greenery there. Okay, moving on. Moving on up. Just in between our boxwood. And moving it around so that it doesn't look like we've still got these two pieces we're still gonna do, so don't worry about those just yet. We're almost there. This one there. There we go. Here's our tricky part under the hat here. To lift up our hat. Oh yeah, I got it. Satisfying when you actually can get what you meant to do. When what you meant to do happens. All right. Then we've got 3 more little things on this side. Y'all are super quiet tonight. Kelly's talking. Carrie's talking. Or maybe I'm just missing it. I'm not paying attention. I'm sorry. There's that one. I'm fighting this one over here, guys. Here we go. Last one. I'm going to put it in an angle right here. Like I did the other. There we go. And that might not be where I want it, but that's okay. We'll make it pop up. All right, now for some flowers, guys. Let's see what kind of flowers we've got before we move on. What have I done here? Let me fix this just a second, guys. I don't like what has happened here. There we go. Get in there. All right. Here's what we have so far. I hope everybody can see it, what it looks like. Here's our other side. See how it looks like this side, kind of. That matches so far. Let's put some flowers in. I think it's time for some flowers. So let's start with the little pink ones here that I love so much. I'm just going to take them off. And there are, let's see, 3 on this stem. Either I got ripped off or I used them already. I'm going to push the flower up to where it meets the bottom there. Okay. So let's see. I think I want one coming out right here. I'm just going to tuck the flowers in wherever I see fit. No rhyme or reason there. Again, it's just all about what you think looks pretty. Okay, I'm definitely going to put one right straight down here in the bottom. And I'm pushing it all the way in to where it meets the bottom here. Let's see, let's do one right here too, near the hat. Kind of sticking right there out from its ear. Okay. I'm squishing this bow all to pieces, but that's all right. We're going to leave it. Okay, here's our other side with some of those little things, that are little flowers in. Let me get some more pink here. I need, let's see, I've got 3 there, so I need 2 over here. I'm going to try not to get them in the same place, everybody. Okay, let's see. Let's put this one like right here. That's not even near where we put the other. I'll put it in down here. There we go. All right. And then maybe right here. They're not there. Uh-oh. Pulling the other stuff out. Ugh, get in there. Yeah. I like it. Okay. Now we have our pink ones. What do y'all think about the placement of the pink? Good there. Can you see where I put the pink? Do it all the way around. Okay. Oh, look, I've got some carrots too. I forgot about those. I think that might be a little much. Now let's put some white ones. And because we have so many, oops, I'm getting things, it's everywhere, everybody. I think we're only going to do maybe 3 white ones, maybe 1 here. Yeah. That one's missing a flower. Let's take it off and use this one here. I'm going to put this one straight up the top here. I'm going to cut it down just a little bit. So that's kind of right behind that ear. Yeah. So it's just kind of tucked in there. Then this one, I want it to be shorter than that one. But I want it to kind of stick up a little bit. So I've bent it a little bit. And now let's put, debating on where I should put the other white one. Maybe we should just stick it right there. See what happens. Do I have one with the 2? I do. Right here. Here we go. All right. There's our little flowers. And here's what we have so far. I hope you guys can see that. Maybe go this way. I think that's a good view. Maybe go this way. All right. Now, let's put some Easter eggs in. What do y'all think about Easter eggs? And then we'll go in and do the last grass. And we'll undo the bow and make it look better. Because right now, it looks pitiful. It's, you can do the rule of 3, yeah, or you can do 5. You don't really want to have even numbers, I think is really the only rule. Marie, help me out on that. Is it, so let's see, I have 5 pink flowers, and I only have 3 white flowers. So you really want odd numbers, so that way the eye doesn't, so it doesn't look so uniform. In nature, you don't really find perfect numbers like that. So you go with the rule of 3, or the rule, it's 3, 5, 7. You know, you don't want to have 2, 4, and 6. You want to do 3, 5, and 7. Marie can probably give you a better rundown of why that is. But it has something to do with the way your eye in nature is. I just know that's the rule. Oh, I know that was a terrible answer. Thanks, everybody. I'm so glad y'all like it. Sorry I haven't been chatting at you much. What do y'all think about these eggs? Do you think they're a little too much for our pastel bunny here? Or do you think they might add a little bit of something? You went to a shopping spree at Walmart. Awesome. Yeah. Yeah, it's odd numbers that you're supposed to do. What do y'all think about the Easter eggs? I've got pink, a blue. They're all in really bright colors, though. And we've kind of got pastels going here, except for the yellow. What do you think? I don't know. Let's think about that. Let's put our grass in. Here's our purple. Put this away really quickly. I've got more flowers down here. Let me pick that up. Get the grass. Okay, let's do some of these while we're talking about that. So now these little things are weird. They come with, I don't know if you can see how they have these little slidey things on them? Da, da, da. I just push them all up. It's going to have the same thing. Yeah, triangulation when you can. It's important. So this is just going to be like accent pieces. So I'm going to do, and these have, let's cut a whole one and use it. And then if we need some more, we'll go back and do another one. So I don't think it needs to be all of this on one side. I think this is just an accent. Let's see what we can do with it here. Oh, the wind's blowing again. It's rattling my windows here in my kitchen. That's crazy. All right, let's start with this one since it's dry. I'm going to put it in the, I'm going to kind of go underneath here. And I'm going to push it all the way in like an accent. Okay, let's see. Pushing them up. Oh, well, that one ain't going to work. Let's push it up. Don't push it all the way up to where it comes off. Like I just did. And we're going to put it right here. Angle it a little bit. I can go in there. There we go. I'm going to fold it into the other things. Ta-da. There's that one. Okay. It just gives it a little bit of pizzazz instead of all being fluffy. That's what we want, just a little pizzazz. If I can find the floral foam here. Found it. Maybe. Maybe. Aha. So I'm sticking out right here. All right. So there's 3 here. Let's do one more up here for sure. Did I get it there? Is that going to stay? Yeah. This one here. Now it's getting rough to find floral foam. You know you're almost done when you're hard finding floral foam. Okay, here's what this side looks like now with the accent greenery. See how it just gives it a little bit of oomph there? See how I just tucked it in? No, that's all right, Miss Donna. You're perfectly fine. Nice to see you. I started a little late, so. And I realize this isn't my normal day. Hopefully we'll be able to go back to Wednesdays. Because Sundays, I know everybody has plans. I'm going to start down here on the bottom and match that other one. Everybody normally goes to church and they got to get in the bed early so that way they can get their kids to school and all that good stuff. I think we might need to put a piece of ficus down under this one. In just a minute here. All right. There's that. And I'm not matching the side. I'm just kind of trying to put it in where I think it might look the best and give it a little bit of extra oomph. That's the only way I can say that. Oomph. A little bit of oomph. A little bit of, just a little bit of difference maybe. Let's put this one right here. Then we're going to go here. Do this one right here. Oh, it's right there. Alrighty. Sorry about the sniffles. There I go again. Just a sniffling like crazy. I might move that one actually. Let's move it. I don't like it being so far out. Let's put it down just a little bit. Here we go. Okay. Might end up moving that one again. All right. So now we have some of the accent grass in there. Y'all think it needs any more? Let's look at this side. Let me hang it up and look at it, or look at it myself here for just a second. Oh, it's so cute. Okay. We're getting there. Now, let's fill in our sticky up part. This is what I call the sticky up part. I think we're good on all of this. So, I like to go back in. You can go back in with some of the leftovers that you had and just, you know, because that will need some glue if you decide that's the way you like it. But you can do something like that if you want to, which I thought that looks pretty cool. But I like to go back in and use just some of these. There we go. So I'm going to cut this one and just use little pieces and kind of start tucking it in under the bow here. And angle it up a little bit, okay? So, let's try a little piece of this. And you can see here how they are. See, here's a little nub. And then it'll leave you with this little nub. Hold on just a second, I'll show you. So I'm gonna cut it off. And it gives me like 2 pieces almost. So now I'm going to cut it right here at this little nub, and it'll give me 2 little small pieces. So I'm going to stick these in. Same principle, under the bow a little bit. So that way we start building a little bit, get them to ta-da! I don't want to stick eucalyptus in there because it's huge. I mean, we could. Let's see. Yeah, that might actually look good. Let's do that. Cut it a little bit. And now remember, our tails are going to come down here, so there's a little bit of eucalyptus. We can pull this up. We're just making it stand up now. Boxwood. So what I'm going to do with the rest of these is just go in, cut them exactly like I just showed you, and stick them around the sides. So, they'll cut. So let's cut this one here. Poor bow. Been through so much. Been through so much. And if you'll kind of stick them on the edge of the floral foam, let's see if I can actually show you. See how the edge of the floral foam right here? If you're doing this part, if you stick them on the edge, like this, like so, they look like they're standing up. See? And then you can put this one in there too. Same principle. But you want to get them kind of more at an angle. And then let's put some of this grass in there. And again, this will be covered up by the bow, but we still don't want any of this to be seen. You can always angle it. What am I doing? Looky here. I can move it back now. There we go. Don't break your stuff, your floral foam. You know what? Let's put some of these in here too. We'll just do it like that. Weave them all in there so that they look pretty. When you think you're happy with how you have it covered, then stop. Because again, this will be covered by the bow, but you still don't want to be able to see it. So, plus it's kind of cool to have stuff sticking out. One more and I think we'll be okay. I think I'm going to do it right here on this side. Yeah. And it doesn't matter which type of grass if you prefer the other top, okay, see how it makes it look like it's standing out there? Ta-da! Okay. Now let's do the top here. And I'm going to go through on the other side of the bow and do the same thing I did over there. We're going to have to do it again over there. I'm going to use some of this. What's Carrie saying? Back to the piles and piles of tax files. Oh, well, you have a good night. And you're off tomorrow? That's awesome. I'm not. I'm training people in Bogota, Colombia. They're the sweetest people. I shouldn't call them kids. They're, some of them are older than I am, but they're in my training group, and they are so nice, and they are so ready to work and happy to be there. And it's pretty cool. It's cool to see, the work ethics of different societies and how people view work differently. It's just pretty cool. I like it. I like doing it. I'm just filling in some gaps here, guys. That's all I'm doing. Making it stand up. Maybe. And that one was perfect until I touched it. So see, sometimes you can touch it too much. I'm going to walk away. All right, we're down to our last two bundles. Let's use this then. So did we decide we wanted some Easter eggs in there, or are we all like, no, we shouldn't? What are we thinking? Where in the world? That'll come down, so we're not gonna worry about that. That's a bow. There's a big spot right there we'll have to get. Okay, let's do the top of the hat here. And then we'll undo the bow and be good to go. So we're going to do the same thing we did down there. We're just going to stuff stuff in there until it looks full. We're not going to use full pieces. Do you guys think we need more flowers or we need Easter eggs? What do you guys think? I don't know when enough is. I don't either. But I'm trying to, I think when we get the top part here finished, that this will be enough. I think it'll be plenty because we have a lot of grasses in here and we've got just enough color, just enough, and we still haven't done the bow and everything's covered. You can't see anything. So I think when we get this part here covered, we're going to be just fine. So again, I'm just sticking straight down up here. Straight down. I'm cutting off a little bit so it's not so straight down in there. Ta-da. Okay. You might want to bend them just a little bit so it doesn't look like you've just stuck them down in there. But you know what I mean. We want the hat. That one needs to be covered, so we will. We will cover it. Let's see. Do I want a piece of eucalyptus right there? You know what? Let's try it. See what it looks like. Let's audition it and see what happens. Doesn't look bad. Let's leave it. I like it. I like it right next to the pink and the white. Okay. We've got a massive spot right here we're going to fix. I don't know that I want to fix it with that, but that's okay. I'll do some grasses maybe. Yeah, that's cute. It's too far in there though. I'm just talking to myself now, guys. Sorry. Sorry. Did Marianne come back? All right, I think we are almost there, guys. I'm going to stick a few more things just right in there so that it doesn't look so stand-up-y. Let me turn around this way, see what I can find. See what I can see. Oh yeah, we need one more little piece here. And then I think we're done, guys. What did we decide about the eggs? Thank you. Yeah, she's Stella, she is running around like crazy. She's like, come on, Mom, we got things to do. I don't like it when you're not paying 100% attention to me. So here are all the little extra ones. Just sticking them back on there. Need to stick some right here too. There we go. All right. Okay, almost there. I keep seeing little spots that need to be covered, so bear with me here. Just little tiny spots that need one little piece. Yes, perfect. And I just keep. Okay. This I do not like, so we're going to chop it off. Perfect. All right. What do you think, guys? Do you think that we should just do the bow and then go from there? Oh, we got to have a few pieces in here in the hat. And then we really are good to go. We're going to use that piece, and we're going to use what I did with my... I know y'all couldn't really see what was happening tonight, but do y'all get the gist? See what I mean? That you just layer, just like layering your mesh. You just start at the bottom and move all the way up with different types of grasses and then throw some stuff in. Super easy. Super easy. Just sticking some things in right there so it doesn't look like we neglected this piece of floral foam. I think that'll do it. That should be enough. Okay, now let's straighten out our tails. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I think that the tails back here on my other are a little too long. So I thought maybe, just maybe, we cut them. So that way they don't hurt any of our gorgeous greenery. So I'll squish this down right here. And I kind of want to keep some of them twisted. I'm just going through and undoing the loops now, making it look like a pretty bow again. Sniffling as I do it. I don't know if we'll actually cut them off or not. I'm gonna let you guys decide what you think. Can't really tell with it like this. Put it around some of the here. And see why you put the bow first? If you didn't put the bow first, you'd still be adding greenery. Or I would be. I don't know about y'all, but I would be. Let's see what that looks like when we pull it up. I can't really tell. And y'all know me, I could mess with this thing all night long. So let's pull it up and let you guys see what we think. All right, so if you are, you know what we didn't do? Put a hanger on it. Let's see if I can get a hanger on it really quickly. And I just lost you guys on your comments, so I'm sorry. We're almost done. Almost finished. We're going to put a hanger on it and call it a night, because I think we're good. And then we may, I'm going to put one little, I don't know. I'll put the eggs, I'll put them in there off camera and see what you think. Because it is gorgeous, I think, just like this. Just like this. Just putting the hanger on, guys. Give me just a second. Maybe. There we go. I'm going to pick it up. And look at it. Okay, everybody. Just a second here. If you get sick, close your eyes. I'm going to pull you up. Okay? Here we go. Here's me again. Yay! It's me. I'm a little kid. Here we go. Okay. You can say hello again. Pull you up just a little more. Oh, there we go. Okay, here's what it looks like. Ta-da. What you think? You know what? I think it probably could use a little bit of, I could probably stick some more baby's breath in it. Or stick some baby's breath in it. And then, I think it could use the Easter eggs. What do y'all think? Yes to the Easter eggs? And I'll fix the point down here. Yeah? You like it? Stepping on a thing. Yeah. I agree. You can't really see the detail unless you get pretty close to it. But I think I'm going to put some more Easter eggs, I think, and some baby's breath that I have over here that I didn't bring down. And then I'll take some pictures of it, fix the bow again a little bit. I think I'm going to cut some of the tails off. So that way you guys can see some of this greenery here. But there you go. That's how you make a swag. See how it looks like a swag? Except for right here. It looks like a swag instead of, you know, pretty, huh? Okay. Any questions, comments? Does it look like my other? That one seemed to have more baby's breath in it somehow. Let's see. Anyway, any questions? Anybody have any questions or any? Well, thanks, Megan. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think I'm going to try the eggs too, Carrie. You're right. Because it needs a little bit more color. Just a little bit more color, I think. And I think the eggs will give it just the pop it needs. So maybe just a few. Maybe not all of them, but just a few. Just sticking out every now and then. Because it does need a little bit of color, but... Thanks, everybody, for joining me this evening. I really appreciate y'all sticking around and saying hello and conversating with me. I can't talk. It's Sunday. Oh, anyway. Anything else you guys need? And if you think of something that you'd like for me to try live, let me know. I'm more than welcome to pretty much do anything. I'm kind of out of ideas now, except for, you know, just making our normal flowers and wreaths and things like that. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just, you know, kind of like to do different things every now and then. So if you have any ideas about that, if you would send me down the river or sprinkle me or whatever, whatever SHRE I can say now, that would be awesome. But I appreciate each and every one of you joining me this evening. Thanks for hanging out with me so long. I appreciate it. God bless each and every one of you. Good night, y'all. Again, I'm Marianne from Made by Marianne. Tonight it was Made by Marianne. Tomorrow it might be made by you. Good evening, y'all. Have a great week, okay? Good night.